Hi, I'm Dr. Dyan Haspel-Johnson, and it is time for Weekly Sleep Tip. So I've been talking in recent weeks about this concept of being held in one way or another, and in a way that helps us to sleep better, to feel more comfortable in our bodies, to be more embodied and more in sync with ourselves. I think there are certain components in that. There's one component in that that's really important, by the way, and go to the link in my profile or into the notes that accompany this video, and you can download my free ebook and video, and I talk about a really specific component that we can tap into every day that helps us to stay in rhythm and be held and hold our bodies and hold our systems and honor that. But in addition to that, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, in a little bit more of, I guess, an esoteric way, how we can hold ourselves, hold the essence of ourselves, and how we can find our own rhythm, how we can feel supported, and how that can help us to have better energy and sleep better. And one of the ways to do that, actually, I think, that instills confidence and taps into confidence, actually has to do with a kind of faith, a faith and a trust, that we're going to have what we need, that we're going to be taken care of. I think that there can be a lot of fear that comes up around getting enough sleep, around getting our needs met, around decompressing through the day. And is everything going to work out? Am I going to be okay? Are my loved ones going to be okay? Am I going to meet these goals? All of those things, I think, play a big part in how we feel and in how we move in the world. And I think it comes down to reminding ourselves as we notice that we take in what our systems need every time we inhale, and we express ourselves out into the world and let go of what we no longer need when we exhale. And that somehow that energy, that measure comes through us from out in the world, and we know what to do with it. Our bodies know what to do with it. That's why we're here. You're listening to these words, and your brain is taking in their meaning, and it's holding it, and it's taking the sounds, and it's taking the quiet, and it's assimilating it, and it's shifting it around, and it's moving it within the context of who you are, so that you get what you need out of it, and you're holding that meaning. And so just having this awareness that we do that naturally and automatically, and then sometimes there are miscommunications, sometimes there are mistakes, sometimes there are things that are shocking that happen, and we have to recalibrate. But our systems are built to do that. And how do we do that? I think when we realize that we can trust ourselves, that we can have faith, that there's something deep within or greater than us that is at work, and we are being held by that, and we are holding that both simultaneously. There's a union of that. It's not about separateness, it's about unity. And when we just remember that, I think it can calm our systems and help us to trust that we are exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we need to do at this moment. I talk about some of those core concepts in the self-hypnosis audios that are part of my 9 weeks to sound sleep self-hypnosis packages, because I think it's important to just focus on, you take in exactly what your system needs, and you let go of what you no longer need. It's just about that. The waves of the ocean work that way. The moon, as it waxes and wanes, works that way. Our endocrine systems pulse and work that way, and we can trust that. It's an interesting thing to think about. So I'd love to know if it's meaningful to you, and what you think about it, and how you like it, and yeah. So give it a try. See if it makes a difference. See if it helps you sleep a little bit better tonight. If you have more energy or you feel calmer. And I would love to know. Give it a like if you think this will work for you. Okay? Sweet dreams.